Welcome to your Mercury Retrograde reading. This is just a short introduction. If you'd like to skip it, please go to the timestamp in the description box below and you can go directly to your reading. Many people think that Mercury Retrograde is a season of bad luck, where plans go wrong, technology glitches, and misunderstandings pop up everywhere. But spiritually, it's so much more than that. It's a powerful invitation to pause, reflect, and realign with your true path. This July, Mercury retrograde is from the 18th of July to the 12th of August, and it travels through Leo and ends up in Cancer, making it especially potent for your self-expression, creativity, emotions, and how you nurture yourself and others. During this time, the universe is asking you to ask yourself the following questions. Are you living and expressing your authentic self? What creative dreams are waiting for you to notice them? Can you let go of pride and lead with love? Are there old emotional wounds that need your attention? And can you trust that delays and detours are guiding you towards what's truly aligned? Mercury retrograde, my dear friends, is not here to punish you. It's a blessing in disguise, a cosmic chance to revisit and revise your plans, to reconnect with what truly matters, to resolve unfinished emotional business, and to refresh your perspective before moving forward. In this reading, we'll explore what this retrograde is revealing for you and the lessons, the healing, and the hidden gifts waiting to emerge. So let's dive in and see what the messages are coming through for you through this reflective and transformative time. Welcome, Pisces. Let's go ahead and see what this Mercury retrograde period has in store for you. I'm going to start off with your oracle cards. This will give us the core themes coming through for you. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Pisces, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus energy, and I am just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this message is all about for Pisces, please. And we have the Devil, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Pisces, this is very interesting and really exciting because the prosperity I'm seeing for you is, funnily enough, coming through in an area where you are feeling quite trapped at the moment. And this is our devil energy. It's the energy of feeling stuck, blocked, feeling as though you've got no choices. You could be in a toxic environment or in a toxic relationship. You really could feel as though you've got no space or freedom to be yourself. You are presenting under this message as Knight of Wands. Now, it does not matter if you're masculine or feminine, it is the energy of Knight of Wands I am speaking about. And what I am seeing, which is quite wonderful, is that over this period, my dear Pisces, you get this incredibly wonderful surge of youthful energy, determination, and passion. And with that comes courage, because it's a young bravado energy. It's as though what happens over our Mercury retrograde period is that you look at whatever this is and you go, enough. I am not going to sit in this environment for a minute longer. I've got so much I want to do. I've got so much I want to experience. and this energy is holding me back. Now, the wonderful card we see coming through is Ace of Swords, Hand of God coming in, giving you the sword of clarity, the sword of victory. And it's with that sword you are going to see so clearly what is going on. Who is this person that is holding you back in this way? Why are they doing it? And why are you allowing it, my dear Pisces? Why are you sitting in a job or in a home where you feel uncomfortable and suffocated? What is making you sit in this energy? You're going to look at it. You're going to review it. This is our Mercury retrograde energy. And you're going to find the strength as our Knight of Wands to take that sword and to cut any chains that you feel are binding you. Now, when you cut those chains, whether it is leaving that toxic boss who is on your back morning, noon, and night, or saying goodbye to your significant other who is possessive and jealous and continuously brings you down, no matter what it is for you, my dear Pisces, what you do is you bring an incredible amount of light and clarity back into your life. And it's almost as though, as you release this dark, heavy energy, you're free. You're free to be you. And once you are free to be you, what we see is that almost instantly you enter into an era of prosperity. You know, Pisces, when we have been held back, and of course, many times, really, it's out of our control. And yes, we could have left perhaps earlier or said something earlier, but of course, we are only human. We are afraid to leave that job because what happens if we don't find another job? We are afraid to move because what happens if that new apartment is even worse than the apartment we stay in now? We are afraid to say something to our toxic friend who is always humiliating us and belittling us because we've known them since childhood and we don't know life without them. But as soon as we find that energy and that courage, and this is what I'm seeing from Knight of Wands, yielding this Ace of Swords, my gosh, Pisces, it's as though now the world is your oyster and you allow your prosperity to come in. Very exciting to see, my dear Pisces. Now let us move on and see what allowance is all about, and I will just get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what allowance is for Pisces, please. And we've got Two of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. Pisces, the frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. Wow, Pisces, this is going to be a really big period for you. Now, this allowance energy is coming in particularly where you, my dear Pisces, have been really hurt. And I do feel for many of you that this is actually a different experience to our devil energy. This is speaking to me, my dear Pisces, of something that has happened a while ago, but it's something that really hurt you. And it could have been anything. It could have been a real severe betrayal. Somebody cheating on you, somebody stealing from you, somebody you loved and trusted just up and left and didn't let you know why. This could be that a trusted friend gaslit you. As you can imagine, this is something that really hit home. And so what I see is that it left you in the energy of, I'm not going to give my heart away so quickly ever again. I'm not going to allow my heart to go through this kind of pain. However, my dearest Pisces, what I am seeing is that over this period, somebody new and somebody wonderful is coming into your life, and they are presenting under the energy of Two of Cups. And you're being asked to allow it without resistance and without fear. So this is going to be very interesting, because I feel that the person who's coming in is coming in the area where you experience Three of Swords. So for example, if you were severely hurt by an ex-significant other who just left you and you never ever got closure, you didn't know why, and you were just left in this energy of, I don't think I could ever get involved again. I just cannot go through that again. I see that there is possibility that you're going to meet somebody, my dear Pisces, somebody you connect to on a deep level, somebody who sees you, values you, and appreciates you. And this is going to be the time to allow them in. If, my dearest Pisces, you were severely hurt, say, by working for a boss who was really toxic and who brought you down, and you really lost your confidence while you worked there, and you decided, that's it, I'm never going to give my heart and my soul to my job or my boss again. I'm just going to go into work, do my job, and walk out. And over this period, there is great possibility you go for an interview and you meet somebody so different to anybody you've ever met. Somebody who wants you to be part of what they're doing. They see you, they value you, and they want to mentor and grow you. And so, my dear Pisces, you're being asked to release the fear and the resistance and let this person in. I think that this is going to be a little bit scary, but my gosh, my dear Pisces, one of the most rewarding experiences for you. Right, now let us move on and see what confidence is the key to your success is all about. New moon in Leo energy, and I will just get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this is all about for Pisces, please. And we've got Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Pisces, this Mercury Retrograde has hidden blessings. And for me, this allowance is one of the biggest hidden blessings for you. This energy of allowing your prosperity to come in as you release out of what the devil is for you is also going to feel as though you're blessed. I mean, when we live and experience prosperity, we feel as though we are loved and seen by Spirit. And now you're being asked to move ahead with great confidence. You have got so much wonderful energy tapping and waiting to come in. Knight of Pentacles is coming in, asking you, my dear Pisces, now to look at everything with fresh eyes. The field here is barren, but you've got the opportunity now to go into new areas of your life and start afresh. You're being asked as well to have a wonderful starter energy about you, like a young child starting school or starting to learn something new. You know, when you've got those butterflies in your stomach, looking forward to something with childlike enthusiasm. Because what we are seeing here is another ace coming in for you. So you have two aces presenting themselves over this period, Pisces. And when I get one ace in a reading, it's incredibly auspicious. And you have two. So it takes this period to a whole nother level. The hand of God is coming in, giving you the cup of abundance. We saw abundance in your prosperity. We saw abundance in this person coming in here and really helping you move out of Three of Swords. And so, stand strong now, my dear Pisces. Believe in yourself. Know that you have everything within you to make this happen and to really embark on wonderful new experiences and opportunities. Right, let's go ahead now and get a message from your guides. Right, let's go ahead now and see what Pisces guides would like to share with them, please. Life Force, Aphrodite, number 45. Now this life force energy is very connected to our Knight of Wands. Remember I told you, my dear Pisces, that I see this wonderful energy of being enlightened, motivated, filled with passion, and this energy of courage almost coming out of nowhere. It is being fueled by Aphrodite. Aphrodite is bringing this energy of divine inspiration, of seeing your way forward, so that you, my dear Pisces, are able now to really take the reins and charge forward and accomplish what your heart has been calling out for. Please know that Aphrodite is with you at this time, especially when you are confronting this devil-like energy, whatever it is. Aphrodite is with you as you move through and deal with Three of Swords. Pisces, do not underestimate your ability now to really move into the wonderful opportunities we have seen present themselves for you over this time. So that's all I have for you right now. I wish you the most meaningful Mercury retrograde period, and I am sending you all so much love.